We're back again.
Oh, too bad the Bulls doesn't come.
Do you want to take the rest of it?
Where did you end?
All right, so
They're in Allison's room.
Okay, so we're starting here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we come to the part where they're in the backyard. It's Garrett, it's Allie, it's Jenna. Garrett is leading Jenna around the yard, and
Don't read that part, though, because that's wrong.
Singles?
The ring. Don't read that. That's
I'm not going to read that, okay, but they all meet up in the yard, and this is the part where Jenna thinks that Garrett kills Allie when he hits the fucking tree or whatever with the fucking whatever the fuck. What the fuck was that?
hockey stick.
The hockey stick. Okay, thank you. Then we come to Byron and Allie meeting, and Garrett notices this. That didn't happen before. The whole
No.
Jenna, it didn't.
No, because he took Jenna home, and
Okay.
he came back to make sure
Okay.
that Allie was okay.
Then we have Melissa on the phone saying, "What do I have to do? Call 911 to get your attention?" Who the fuck was she walking to? Who the fuck was she talking to?
Potato salad.
Call
Weldon.
911, Weldon.
I mean, we could think Ren, but
could
you
think
can't
that way,
really get in
but-
touch with a doctor through 911.
911, I need my doctor here now. Yes, we'll send Ren.
No, but she could be calling 911 to go to the hospital.
She should have got in the car and fucking went to the hospital her damn
But that's what I'm
self.
saying,
Yes,
okay?
whatever. Okay. I can't read what you have.
Sorry. All right. Then we have Jason come out of the house. This is when he's in his drunken stupor, whatever the hell he's in. He comes out of the house. Sitting on the porch is that red cup, that same exact red cup from the barn. Now, I mean, obviously, could it just be a prop that they used? Absolutely. But here's my thing. They weren't having a big party at Jason's house that night. They weren't partying, you know what I mean? Jason just got drunk and high by himself. Everybody else was sober. Was that cup brought over from the barn? We know Alison wasn't drinking. Well, I mean, that we've seen, Alison wasn't drinking, and I'm assuming Alison wouldn't have been drinking considering she had so much shit to do in between the time that she got to the barn and in between the time that she got pulled out of the ground. So I hope that she'd be sober for all of that.
I'm gonna get pulled out of the ground later on, so
Let me take a couple of swings of that. But so that same exact cup, and they threw it in there for a reason. It's not like there was anything in it. It was completely empty. He picked it up, nothing in it, threw it off the porch.
yes.
So it was in there for a reason. Somebody from that barn, not Allison, somebody from that barn was over at Jason's house.
Because the barn is right here. Somebody from
that barn. That one.
right there. Anyway.
So he comes out of the house, grabs the red cup, goes to drink, nothing in it. But goes over to the hose, goes to drink out of the hose, sees Melissa and Cece talking, thinks it's Allison. Allie?
Hello.
Not Allie.
Hello?
Oh, let me just rub my eyes for dramatic effect because I think I'm seeing shit. Then they're gone. They're
Rub my eyes for dramatic effect.
Then they're gone.
Poof.
But they were standing right next to the gazebo.
Did you get 18?
Yeah.
Standing right next to where Allison would have been buried at the time if she was already dead. Well,
118, 115, 216.
then we go back to the barn.
We're back to the barn. It's over there.
Phew. Then we see on the table, no longer 2 candles, now there's 4. 4 candles. Don't know if that has any relevance. Probably not. Probably just an error, whatever. But, so we see that, and we also see the pig is gone. Bye-bye. Bye, Petunia.
Babe.
Then we see Aria, boom, automatically always the first person to wake up, and Spencer's always gone. Spencer's fucking run away all the time, gone, wherever the fuck she's gone. Spencer's gone, and Aria's always the first one to wake up anytime there's danger. Anytime somebody's missing. Then Spencer comes in the barn and says,
Anytime somebody's missing, Spencer's gone.
and Aria's fucking waking up out of a fucking slumber. So she says she's gone. I think I heard her scream. Boom, done. Then, I don't know when throughout this
She got buried in the fucking
that
yard.
she got buried in the yard. Don't know what happened. They're saying she got hit on the back of the head. She was buried. Grunwald comes to the rescue, grabs her pretty little fucking hand, pulls her out of the pretty fucking ground, and fucking scoops her up and puts her in her pretty fucking gentle looking car, and takes her to the motherfucking pretty little hospital with Ren fucking Kingston awaiting her arrival. Then, well, he probably was an intern at the time, but then we see...
he already had graduated 20 years ago.
Yeah, since he's an expert.
And like somebody from the UK was saying, that they have to go through a whole rigorous amount of shit, like, before.
I think that why they say
Either he's
doctor,
50.
I think, here's what I think, okay? Here's what I think is going to happen. I don't think he ever even graduated. I think something happened where he got his job through somebody. I'm telling you, and watch it be his father, too. Because we know, didn't he say his father was a doctor? Well, he said his doctor. I think he said his father was a doctor, if I remember correctly. I mean, I don't know his
Ren Palmer.
Well, I know that it's possible. Absolutely, you never fucking know. You never know. Yeah, he's British. His dad absolutely could be Dr. Palmer, and he could have got his job through him. But I don't think he ever graduated. I think that's why doctor is in parentheses. Doctor. So anyway, that's what happens, and then Allie's gone.
In the next video, I'll read them, and then you guys can tell me what you think on the questions. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The unanswered questions.
That's going to be like a 95-minute video.
Next video we have coming to you guys is all of the unanswered, well, about 50% of the unanswered questions that we can think of.
15, but I closed 15.
So
there's many more.
there's a lot we missed.
Many more.
A lot we fucking missed. And you guys can comment on the video and let us know what we missed. If you guys have any questions of your own that you want answered.
Bitch at Sarah for it.
Yepper.
Why?
Peace.
If they have any more unanswered questions.